Well, I guess I'd like to say you're looking at somebody who's not extremely wealthy who has explored space. And so there are other pathways to, like kind of the traditional one. But I would hope that if the cynics dug a little bit deeper, if they just didn't look superficially at this, they would understand how exciting this really is, how what NASA and the other government agencies have done to establish these public-private partnerships to help us build out these capabilities quicker and in a way that allows us to, get off the Earth for the Earth in, I don't know, a more extensive way. Letting the private industry take on the low Earth orbit while NASA and the government agencies are, building up our move back to the moon and on to Mars and asteroids and all those things that we should be exploring in our solar system. And guess what? Even with that Artemis program, companies like SpaceX and others are going to be involved with that because that partnerships allows us to do so much more. So when Jared popped his head out of that Dragon capsule today, I don't know about you, but that was goosebump moment. That was really and truly like thinking about the future in a very positive way. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't intimately involved in any way with the training that this group of four, humans have done for the last several years, actually building up to this day of, popping that hatch open and moving out. You mentioned Ed White. It's like they're not starting from scratch, right? They've got this history and experience from what NASA has done, what our international partners have done with spacewalking to build on, and they have. When they went out of the hatch today, they took all of that with them. I feel very confident that they did that with them. SpaceX is a company that NASA has partnered with to take our crew members to and from the International Space Station on that same Dragon capsule. And I don't know, just the integrity and the diligence that's gone into building up that company in partnership with NASA and the experience there, I think lends itself to what they did today as well. Knowing those four people that were in that capsule today, none of them we're gonna pursue this if they themselves didn't feel like there was the safety in place, the diligence in place to make that happen. And they tested out, this new suit. They did, you didn't see him crawling around, just going out to the end of that tether kind of willy-nilly. This was a very deliberate test flight. And you saw it every step of the way. If you listened to it, you heard it every step of the way. And that made me happy. That gave me goosebumps too, to see how that progressed today. And really looking forward to how this builds out in parallel with and in concert with what NASA and the other agencies are doing in spaceflight as well.